right, and I'm live. And thanks for coming, guys. This is the Saturday afternoon podcast. And why would you ask me that? It's because it is a Saturday. It's an afternoon. It's a motherfucking podcast. All you guys doing? I hope you're doing great. Hey, Jofo, thanks for coming, sir. Yeah, Ash is coming really soon. Thanks for coming. Uh, by the way, if you're on Facebook right now, I'd like you to switch over to YouTube because on YouTube, I got the views and everything. And also, I can see who is actually commenting. And it's way better to just talk to some Facebook user. Like sometimes I feel like it's always the same fucking people talking. But actually, it's just the others do. So it's fucking weird for me. So for today, I have a special guest. It's been a long time since I wanted to have him. I don't remember why I didn't add him at first. Maybe it's just me procrastinating in general. So without any further ado, my guest tonight, this afternoon, the fuck I'm talking about? This afternoon is a comedian. He is a producer. He was producing comedy shows back when everything was open. Yeah, Facebooks are for girls and yeah, basically. All right. And old boomers. Old boomers ruin the internet. They can go fuck themselves. All right. So, my first guest, I'm so fucking ADHD right now. My guest is a comedian, producer, and now an actor. Please, warm welcome to Ash the One. All right, man.
What's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
Good, and you? Good to see you, man.
Huh?
I like to start an interview saying, like pretending that you just came in, but actually we talked for 15 minutes.
15 minutes just talking shit about people.
Exactly. Like we talked about that Amarez, that piece of shit. Now,
Yeah.
such a fucking cool guy, actually.
I love Amiraz, man. He's the one who told me to get Randy for Deluxe. Because I asked Amir, like when I started my show, I asked Amir, yo, like you're the one I look up to, like who I see doing good and everywhere.
Yeah.
Who do you think I should have as a co-host? He's like, yo, pick up Randy. I'm like, all right, man. That's it.
Yeah, you have a pretty nice dynamic going between you two. Like I saw your show once, and that was a cool show. Actually, I really liked it. And the guy shaking the alcohol with the ice and everything, disturbing all the comedians. That was kind of a comedy thing going on because every comedian were just waiting for the guy to finish or just to deliver the punchline. And you had the guy looking at them just, I'm done. So I presented you with a guy with multiple hats. Like you're a man of the Renaissance, right? You're a comedian, you're a producer, you're an actor, you're a chief of security. So what is Ash the One? How would you describe that guy?
Ash the One is like an anger of someone who's short, I guess. It's like I think it's like because my full name is Asher Ahmed, right?
Yeah.
It's my full like legal name, and the cops can call me on that name, I guess. But like it's Ash the One is like something. It's like something like it's like my revolt against myself, against society, or what you expect a midget to be. But also, I'm gonna tell you to fuck off. You know.
Okay, so what's wrong with society? Why would you tell them to fuck off? I have plenty of answer in my head right now. I want your answers.
Oh fuck! Honestly, you're getting good at like sometimes I see your clips from time to time.
Yeah.
And it's been a while. I saw you like your podcast.
Yeah.
And you become really good in a year. Fuck,
thank you, man.
You're making me really laugh. So yeah, and the reason like it's to tell fuck off because as a dwarf, like if you say no to a drunk chick to pick you up, you're gay. If you tell no to a guy to touch your head, you're an asshole. Because the thing is, you expect people, a midget or a person who's short, person who's Muslim, to act a certain behavior. Yeah. And what the character is, it's like a way of myself saying, "Fuck you, I'm who I am. I don't need to fucking, I don't need to hug every drunk chick who wants to hug a midget once in their lifetime." Well,
basically, when you say fuck society, it's not only society. It's more like the label, the expectations that people putting on your head, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like when you have me on your show, you won't know. I'm not gonna insult you, the host, the DJ, the food, the crowd. You don't fucking know. I'm not gonna insult my mom. We don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. that's how it is.
The beauty of it is I don't even know like 10 minutes before the show start what's gonna be the question. So
No,
that's we're
but
on the same boat.
but like when we're doing open mics, I saw you like doing your jokes. Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's me in my head. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that joke. That joke. No, maybe not that joke. Oh, I see that black guy did well. Maybe I should do that joke. It's like all like like all the
Yeah.
fucking the movie when the guy's like fucking smart, he has like mad problems, like
Yeah.
Sherlock. Me, it's like comedy. I'm like, there's like 5 words in my head. Like there's like midget, there's like midget, bitch, dwarf, like tick, 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 tick. No,
Oh, you
that
have a cue card in your head. That's fucking
yeah,
awesome. I'd like to have that skill. I'm so easy to distract. Like every time I look to my notes, I'm like, don't forget, you're a man in a mission. Don't talk about that girl's breast for 2 minutes. Goes to your jokes.
no, I just do it. I'm like, if I see a girl with big ass breast, I'll
Yeah.
just be like, yo,
Yo.
nice, nice.
Yeah.
I just point it nice and just go on. Be like,
Do you
fuck it
want
up.
to be my mother kangaroo? That'd be fucking awesome if you say that.
Exactly. Why not?
Yeah.
I just say, yo, you wanna be my mother kangaroo? Like I love like like sometimes my joke what I say. I love people. I love fat chicks.
Yeah.
Like if I see someone who has large breasts in the audience, I'll be
Yeah.
like, I love fat chicks and large breasts. And I look at her for 2 seconds and I go on.
Yeah, that's fucking good actually. Yeah, so you're a comedian. So basically all the whole comedy how your career in show business started, because if I remember you are the chief of security from Les Anticipateurs. So where did it started there actually?
Genre comment tu dis comme je start in English and you go French when you say
I know, right?
anticipateur.
Anticipateur, exactly.
No, but it's come. I started like I just sent a text to the guys. I'm like, yo, guys, nice show 420. Lol. I just said to my friends, yo, imagine if I text them and they answer back, right? My friends like, yeah, just do it. Why not? What can go wrong?
Yeah,
I'm just like,
exactly.
yeah, sure. I was just like middle of like French class in college. I was like rolling a joint and didn't know what to do with my life because at this point I was working in a haunted house. The grades were failing because I knew I loved entertainment,
Yeah.
more than my grades. But I didn't love that entertainment exactly. So I was like
Yeah.
suffering. It's like if you love fucking, but
Yeah.
every time you want to fuck, your girlfriend wants to try pegging. It's like I
Oh
love
fuck
fucking,
yeah.
but I don't want
I'll
that.
become a monk.
Yeah, can we do something else? Like, can we fuck, but not that fucking?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? So like I sent this in a message. I'm like, they're like, you know what? They're like, yeah, man, we're down. Here's my number. Call me. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Like, yeah, man, wanna be on? I'm like, yeah. So we did Parma Donsa. Then we did podcast avec Adamo.
Yeah.
Then we saw the comments on podcast with Adamo. And Tronel calls me up. He's like, yo, Asher, viens, on se parle. So then we were at the McKibbins at what do I have? 25 cents in my pocket. Fuck.
You're wealthy.
It was exactly. I just want to find a lighter in my pocket. That's the old. Like at 22, that's what I want to find. Not
Yeah.
money, a lighter. All right. So
There you go.
So basically,
Oh, you got a small dick. Okay. Switch to YouTube though, because I want to see who's insulting me. Because all I see is Facebook users. So now I see I'm not popular on Facebook.
So yeah, I'm just like I'm Tronel. He missed me up at McKibbins in Saint Laurent, not the one in Bishop. And then we were just eating fries and we're just talking and he's like, yo, t'as-tu vu les commentaires? Et moi je suis comme ouais. T'as dit qu'est-ce que tu en penses? Comme yo. And I'm directly I just told him yo.
Yeah.
Ils sont juste de faire ça, je sais que c'est quoi. Eh man, c'est la vie, tu sais. J'ai déjà été au secondaire aux écoles publiques ici. Là,
Yeah.
he's like, ok, c'est bon. Est-ce que t'es all in? Il me check dans les yeux, c'est comme, est-ce que t'es all in, Asher? Je suis
Yeah.
comme, ouais. Là, il me dit, ok, t'es chef de sécurité. And that's it.
That's pretty
That's it,
crazy.
depuis ce temps-là,
Like,
yeah,
all,
c'est
that,
comme,
all that started by you sending a text, like a message, a DM to some guy that you didn't know, right? But these Anticipateurs are really well known. But you
Yeah.
you went there, you just tell them, hey, good show, man. But that's one of the things that kind of remind me something that Stand Up said. Like basically, he used to say that people that shouldn't go see like celebrities and everything, that they are the kind of people, like the people that don't hesitate before going to see celebrities are the one that shouldn't go there. But people that has like, yeah, should I or should I not? You're the kind of guy you should go there because you have kind of certain restraint. But
yeah, and I told him I wasn't like a fan. I told him, no, I'm not a fan, but the show was great. Because
Yeah.
because I wasn't a fan of Antipater. I'm not, like now
Yeah.
I know every song by heart. Like it's a pledge of allegiance.
Of course,
Like
you're
there
fucking part of the
you
band.
see, I stick Putin down my feet. So like I know it by heart. So, the fuck. So like back then I told them, oh, I'm not a fan, but like good show,
Yeah.
and like they saw my Instagram and they were like, yo, your Instagram is good, but
Yeah.
it's shit.
Your
Your jokes
Instagram
are
is
funny.
good, but it's shit.
Yeah, like we see the potential,
Yeah. Okay.
like like, and then they just gave me advice on like how to manage my shit, how to manage myself as a person, not to waste my time like around losers or like like in evolution in WWE the evolution.
Yeah, I was in high school when they were out.
Yeah, exactly. Like Randy, like I saw the Stone Cold podcast with Randy Orton, and he
Yeah.
talked about like when he joins Evolution, they teach him
Yeah.
little things, how to dress, how to walk, how to be like yo, how
Yeah.
to like if you like
I remember he
sometimes
was fuck all back then before the evolution.
yeah, well, he was good. He got respect from the
Yeah, yeah,
Undertaker
but
before.
I didn't like basically wasn't like a main eventer
Yeah,
like he is today. Yeah.
when Undertaker during a match with Randy Orton, like give him like bumps, he like Undertaker toops. Like if you take Randy Orton against Undertaker, he won the match.
Yeah.
Undertaker gave him like he shook his hands
Yeah.
and he took bumps for him. Like he took like during, like it was like 50-50 during the match. And
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
like and Mr. McMahon and Vince was like, what the fuck was that to the Undertaker? And Undertaker was like, I'm just giving it back,
Mm.
So like that's what Antipater did to me. They like
Yeah.
people like, oh yeah, surtout juste sa peau. Moi je suis comme ouais, sans sa peau, mais c'est comme c'est les gars les plus fucking fumantes que j'ai vu de ma vie, genre. C'est comme les gros frères que j'ai jamais eu, tu vois.
Yeah.
C'est comme so fucking rough, so fucking chiant. So, pas les gars les plus méchants du monde, mais c'est comme real shit.
No,
They're
they're
not
clearly
just
just having fun. Like they
yeah,
don't look that mean. It's so over the top that obviously they're not like the characters they're portraying.
yeah, obviously they have egos because they're rock stars.
Yeah.
They live their lives, so you don't fuck
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
them. But like they're fucking chill. They taught me who to be and what to do, like how to manage my shit.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. So they basically took you in, and also they coach you like about the social network and everything. And totally uninteresting questions. But I mean, what are the kind of advice he gave you, like to step up your games in terms of Instagrams and social networks?
Good question, boy. Like one of the things that they told me is like, yo, like like when you see on my Instagram, right? Most of the stuff like, Joey, if you go on my Instagram, most of the stuff you see,
Yeah.
even if you saw me 1,000 times, you at least have a laugh. The stuff I did with Vance when he
Yeah.
touched my shoulder, like fuck you, kick him and I just run.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fun. The stuff of bordel, I put some music, anticipateur, vagin près de chez vous, quick Final Cut for editing, post it. Like you see people who are like I saw in the comments, people who didn't follow me back then, people who are big in comedy on their Instagram, tag their best friends or tag like other people who are good in comedy, and I'm like, oh shit, they know me, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what
Like,
you mean. That's interesting.
we talked about it before, but that's how I got my gig as an actor. Because
Yeah.
you post your stuff on the web. Because we know Facebook is just for shit posting. If
Oh,
you're
yeah.
on Facebook, sometimes I might do a serious post about CAC or Quebec Solidaire or like
Yeah.
fuck the system. Most of the time it's just dumb shit,
Yeah,
Like,
they
I don't
just
really
answer
care
stupid
about.
crap, and they think it's a joke, and they try to like tag it with something else. Yeah, Facebook, it's not the place where you're gonna have like serious conversation. And now I
Exactly.
know that I was going into all sort of stupid arguments with all sort of people.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. But basically, yeah, I stopped doing that because I had a out of the body moment when I was about to go tear a new asshole to some guy or girl, I don't remember.
Yeah, me too,
And
bro.
yeah, and then like that was about Pepe Le Pew, and I was like, "This is it. This is your life, right? You're gonna spend hours arguing
Yo,
with people online about a fucking cartoon."
even me before COVID, I used to be like that too. I used to
Yeah,
fight with you, fucking Claudio, fucking everyone. Like I'd be like just small things. I was like, fuck this guy. Fuck. Like I was just ranting for 1 hour to my
yeah,
friends, and I'm like, why? Why am I doing this? Like,
yeah, exactly.
like I saw like one comedian complaining about Falco and the Winter Soldier being too woke, and I'm like, who cares?
Yeah, there you
Who
go.
cares? Like if he doesn't like it, boom, he's 40. Who cares? He's gonna die tomorrow. Like who cares? It's just his opinion. Like Joe Fo says, just my fucking opinion.
That's
That's
basically
their
it.
that's their fucking
Yeah,
opinion. If I don't like it, I'm just gonna like a blue like to be salty, or
Yeah.
or laugh,
Like
react, and
like
just
the
move on.
equilibrium of the force is gonna be shift toward like whatever the fuck just because you lost an argument online. When
Exactly.
does that even happen? Like Biden watched Twitter, like Twitter, fucking Biden would watch Twitter and be like, "Yeah, you know what? Those right wing people, all right, they're right when they not before when they call her a cunt, but like
Yeah.
they had some good points. I'm going to change my policy. That never
Yeah.
happens.
Baldwin is Loki is a right wing guy. Like
Yeah,
before 2010, he was like fucking Clinton was against gay marriage. So
yeah,
like
there you
even
go.
that Biden is a fucking right wing guy, but that's another story.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
whole another story. That's a whole other story.
So
Yeah.
now that we went into like how you started into show business, like obviously your debut in show business that was with Les Anticipateurs. Where did you went from there? Comedy, right?
Yeah, I want. Yeah, sorry. Can you repeat that? Yes. Yeah, I know it's on my computer.
Oh, sure,
Fucking.
go. Take your time, man. I have an hour.
Tu peux répéter la question?
Yeah, basically, okay. So now we know that you started with a group, rap group, kind of parody rap group
Uh,
called Les Anticipateurs.
yeah.
From there, when did you went directly to comedy, or is there anything else in between that I don't know about?
Yeah, so I did like anticipateur like
Yeah.
for I think a year,
Mm-hmm.
and I think for a year I was doing the haunted house. Then I left the haunted house. I got a problem with the management. Long story. We could talk about it after if you want.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you don't want to talk about it, right?
But
I respect that. All
it was
right,
a
go
nice
on.
experience because it helped me, get with the haunted house. It helped me, get it helped me, get fucking people was insulting me and shit. It helped me, get a thicker skin and
Okay,
shit.
yeah,
But like after that on Cipado, I'm like, I don't need to do that. I
yeah.
don't want to see. I fuck bitches and get money. Like my
Oh
character's
wait, wait,
supposed to.
wait. You fuck bitches and get money. That sounds like a male prostitute.
Yeah, exactly. Like I could literally do that, get paid 4 times more, and not be thrown like a fucking monkey. Why am I in
Yeah.
a fucking haunted house? So I'm like, fuck this shit,
Jesus Christ.
and I left. And then one of the guy who produced Anticipateur at like Club Soda, and he helps with that stuff. Max Chartrand, shout
Yeah.
out. He's like Asher. Like, Anticipateur is like, yo, why don't you just do comedy? Just do it. Like you can be funny if you're handled well,
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
one of the guys was like, "Yo, take up." Il m'a dit, "Yo, take up." That's not me. That's one of the guys who's like, "Yo, take up une perle ou un diamant, right?"
Yeah.
He's like, il y a beaucoup de roches. Il y a des millions d'années de roches et de pression, la terre, qui ont fait
Hmm.
que cette roche est comme fermée, genre avec toute en force.
Yeah. There's
Là,
a
you gotta,
diamond under there. Yeah.
là, you gotta like shine it every day, every day. And like, if you wanna do it, here's the email to the open mic at the Comedy Nest. Just do it. And I went there. I did 4 minutes of insulting myself, and I did surprisingly good. I had a good laugh. I was happy with my performance, bro. I can show you. I think it's on YouTube. Here at Ash the One Comedy Nest. That was my
Yeah.
first set at the Nest, and
Oh, I'm gonna check that for sure. I
I did
didn't check
pretty
that.
good. In my
Is it
opinion,
good? Awesome.
yeah. Like my first set was at Brouhaha at
Yeah.
Rosemont.
Okay.
I tried like 2 years before, but the thing is, I did stand up, but I didn't like. I did once. I didn't know where to go to try.
Hmm.
It's just one spot. It's not like an open mic or like a comedy club.
Yeah.
You
You
don't
did
know
it
where to go.
once. You didn't like.
No, I
Was it?
liked
You
it,
didn't like it?
but I didn't know how to do jokes, how to be confident with
Ah,
myself.
where to go from there?
Yeah, and then
Hmm.
when I
Okay.
did Nest, I saw Rashta. Some people have problem with her. Me, I'm friend.
Yeah.
I try to be friends with everyone. She's the one
Yeah.
who told me go at Blue Dog. After Blue Dog, I posted on Instagram. I have a show, and then some dancers that I met with Anticipateur, they went with
Yeah.
me at McKibbin's.
Mm-hmm.
And at McKibbin's, I met Ben Cardilli. Ben told me, yo, come at Grumpy's. We went to
Yeah.
Grumpy's. I met everyone else. And then I met Michelle. I met Akeem. I met James. I met Samson. I met everyone of Alex,
Yeah.
J Ward. I met everyone in the comedy scene. It was just like,
Yeah. It's a small community, but it's a really tight community though. Like
not,
it's
not
really
always, not
interesting.
always,
Not
but
always. Yeah, I know that there's only so much spots, but yeah, you get when you get to talk to them, they're really nice in general.
yeah.
So yeah. What is okay? So let's get to comedy. All right. So I'm trying to think about a question. So okay. So how would you describe your style? what is your biggest influence in comedy?
Biggest influence, I don't know, because the thing is, like, I try to be edgy, not edgy, but I try to stay my to tell my truth,
Yeah,
but at the same time, I try to be funny too. So
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
my style is kind of like, sorry, like Sugar Sammy,
Yeah.
but in a mix of Bill Burr and Mike Ward.
Mix of Bill Burr and Mike Ward.
And
Okay.
it's kind of weird, right? It's kind of weird,
Yeah,
but like
not that much actually.
I try to say the truth,
Yeah.
but I don't have the voice. I don't know yet how it is. I'm still finding a way to say the truth that's in my
Mm.
heart. You know,
Yeah. Because comedy is it's one of those fun thing where your weakness become like all of a sudden your greatest strength on
exactly,
stage. Yeah.
exactly. I'm like, like one time, like I see Sugar Sammy like just calling out Lizzie, and I'm like, bro,
Jean-François Lisée, yeah.
yeah, I'm like, bro, t'as pris 5 beef avec un fucking comédien. You suck. You lost.
So
You
stupid
lost.
though. Can you
Bro, even,
imagine
bro,
like
even
going
if
like yeah.
even if Sugar Sammy was wrong, even if he was wrong, you having a Twitter
So
beef with a
dumb.
comedian. With a
Yeah.
comedian. You lost, bro.
Why
You
would
lost
you yeah,
already.
there you go. And why would you argue with a comedian?
His job, like a
Yeah.
comedian's job is to troll or either tell the truth in a
Yeah.
provocative way.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
then
there
you,
you go.
as a politician, you might act smart. If you're just trying to be salty and trying to be edgy, bro, he's not a comedian. His
Yeah,
job is
that's
to be
it.
salty. Literally,
Exactly.
that's his job.
Like Jean-François Lisée got pretty good comebacks. He's a really good orator, but the problem with him is he's not a comedian. He's not he didn't master that
No,
art
but he's
just
a
walking.
hypocrite, bro. He's a hypocrite.
Yeah, there you
Sugar
go.
Sammy is
They
not.
all are.
Like Sugar Sammy said facts.
Yeah.
He's not as great. He's not like Jean-François Lisée can't. C'est une insulte à
Yeah.
l'ancien PQ progressiste qui était auparavant, qui a sauvé le Québec avec
Uh,
l'hydroélectricité. C'est
that
une
that
insulte.
thing of Quebec being that progressive, okay.
Euh,
The funny thing about it is like we discover modernity somewhere in the 50s, and then we act like we fucking invented everything.
Yeah, but bro, it was a beautiful time though, bro. We
Yeah.
did take control of our land. That was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
beautiful. That was because Sugar Sammy finds a way to tell the truth
Yeah.
and not insult people. Because what he said was truth. He did say
Yeah,
those are great leaders.
Yeah, he
And
recognized that René Lévesque and Bouchard were great prime ministers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he knows how to tell the truth and leave open a door to say he might disagree with them
Yeah,
without
exactly.
fucking up his message.
Yeah,
That's
there you go.
that's the line of comedy I try to reach, which
Yeah.
isn't always that easy to like navigate. Like it's a fine line.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out right now because all my jokes end up pretty wrong for anybody who's involved. So
Exactly.
yeah. So I'm trying to like now I'm like trying to work on another 5 minutes where it's not gonna only be like murders and stuff like that, but I'm gonna try to figure out a way to kind of lead them toward that kind of stuff.
But
You
yeah,
know?
you can do it, but you can just like I don't see Dave Chappelle because he's the great one,
I
and
love him.
his level is like fucking 20 years and whatever. But like
He
he
started
has,
at 14 years old.
bro, we're already late, bro.
Let that sink in.
We're already fucking late.
Yeah, there you go.
We already lost. Stop the
Yeah.
game. Just go kill yourself now.
Yeah, we're done. Like there's no
There's
fucking way.
There's no fucking way. Like it's like like it's like slowly mentally doing callbacks without realizing it.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like, during one of your 34 shows.
Yeah.
One of the crowds, like she it's weird because it was one of the crowds that was in Hurley's open mic
Yeah.
of Vance, and at the Vance open mic I called her a bitch because
Yeah.
when I said girls only date me when I'm cute or whatever. One of the lamest joke, I don't use it anymore because I don't feel natural to me.
Yeah.
So I used to say, like, they only did me because I'm small or whatever.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she says, oh. And I'm like, don't
Oh,
arm me,
yeah.
bitch. And for 40 seconds, everyone was like, wow.
Because it's spontaneous. That wasn't
Yeah.
the sperm of the moment, but that's the
Yeah.
whole art form. It's to make people believe that whatever the horse shit you're telling on stage it just came to your mind.
Yeah, and it was like the way the was loud enough, and
Oh
the
yeah.
delivery was just don't arm me, bitch, and just like even the position you hold the
Dude, that
mic.
was very good. Like you were like, "Don't army bitch."
Yeah, exactly. The
Yeah.
position and everything was just
Yeah.
No, sometimes it's just a bit too much, and it's
Yeah,
like, hey, it sounds too mean. Sometimes it's too low, so it sounds like a
yeah,
bitchy. But that was just perfect.
yeah,
Everybody applauded. I felt so great.
yeah.
After that, I told her sorry. And the thing is,
Mm.
the call back, it took 2 weeks or like a month for a call back. Because after that, I went to 34. And there
Yeah.
was Paul, there was Paul Silverman, and there was,
Mm.
I think I forgot his name. We were just outside and we were about to go in. And she's like, does he recognize me? I'm like, I'm sorry. I smoke a lot. I'm sorry
Yeah.
if I don't. She's like, you called me a bitch. I'm like, oh, that's that
Oh, that's
bitch.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and you know, it's just avant que tu montes à l'étage. Like, oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to. I told you sorry right after. Because right after my set was done, at her list, I'm like, yo, I'm sorry. It's just in character. Because,
Mm.
yeah, sometimes I can be a prick, but I don't want to hurt to, like, I'm still a fucking nice guy in the end. So I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm not, my bad. It is in character. It's like, yeah, don't worry. But when it's white guys, I don't care. When it's white guys, I told them bitch and I don't apologize. Because she's sweet. She said I have a small dick. She's like, oh, it came
Yeah,
from a good
that's
place.
cute.
So because right after the cut erupted, I felt bad, but I'm like, don't feel bad. Hide the face. Act like
Yeah,
as if
there
you're
you
a
go.
fucking proud asshole. So like, during the set at 34, I was
Yeah.
doing my shit, and she said, and
Oh,
I'm like, I won't say it. I
I
told her
won't
I won't
see
say
it.
it, and everyone was like, what's talking about? And
Yeah,
and
that's a
like,
moment between you and her.
yeah, and half the comic knew, half the comic knew, and half the
Yeah.
people knew, like, 'cause it's all the same fucking people, right? And she's like,
Mm.
call me a bitch, and everyone's like, what? I'm like, look, I'm a guy, all right? If you give me consent, I won't do it. So stop it, bitch. I know he's a bitch. She said, stop it.
Very good.
So then I'm just like, everybody just laughed more,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like, took 3 months for the callback, worth it.
Yeah,
Uh,
there you go. But that's pretty that's pretty interesting because like when I saw that, that was the first time I went to the world's smallest open mic ever. Like
yeah,
the day before I was in Cornwall doing my first set, like my first set ever. Like that was the first time I was doing comedy in Cornwall. And like Laurent Lake told me about the world's smallest open mic. And then that's pretty interesting that now you're doing it on the open mic. The callback happened on the open mic that I happen to be like producing,
let's go
co-producing.
gang shit, bro. I like that shit. I like the
Fucking
energy.
fucking small world, eh?
I don't know honestly, I don't know how you guys can produce 4 people a show. Somebody has to do less work, so it must cause drama. Logically, bro, it's
Yeah,
good
yeah,
luck.
yeah. Because
I told you
everybody's
guys,
trying to book their friends.
yeah, I told you guys, good luck. The guy with the biggest ego and the biggest dick will talk.
Yeah,
Yeah, I told Victoria bonne chance because she's a woman and she's nice. And she's very nice. I'm like, look, you're in room with 2 guys and they're gonna try to book their friends, so you must do the same.
yeah. There
You
you go.
know, so
No,
no,
no, no.
so
You have to fucking plow your place, whatever you are, man.
yeah, if you're good business, like me and Randy, that's what we do. We do our expectations, what we want. I told him, look, c'est moi qui book a show. I do that. You help me. You be a baby face. I'll do the booking. Everybody loves you. We're good.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so basically you okay, that's interesting. So like that show, you basically the way you look at it with Randy, it's like he's the good guy, I'm the bad guy. That's
Yeah,
the first time I hear about something like that.
yeah. I'm like, look, if you, because Randy's like a likable guy, and he's like the
Yeah,
nice guy. I'm like, look, you know what? Let me do the booking. I don't want you to got any drama. I'll do the booking. I'll get the heat. I don't give a shit. Half of
there you
them
go.
hit me anyway. Half of them talk about me behind my back. I couldn't give a shit. I'm gonna be a top dog next. Like, I knew I was gonna be the best in the world.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I just got booked for a fucking TV show. So like,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if they hit me or not. So just let me do the booking. Let me get the heat. You do the co-hosting. Help me be better at co-hosting, and you know, and introduce the guest because
Yeah.
I'll be running around. And he's like, yeah, we got a deal, and that's it.
Okay, so now we're talking about that show. How that happened? Like, I know that you had like some before that you had some kind of a bromance with Randy. You were like good friends,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, yeah. So how that happened? How did you decided to go on and start a show?
Okay, first of all, I just like first of all, just when I started, I got booked pretty easily because I'm the only fucking dwarf in the market.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Yo, I want to have Asher on my show," So like I tried to get like I was
Honestly, just with you, we're crushing like we're check marking two categories like midget and Pakistani. Yeah.
yeah, like every 2 weeks I was on the world small list.
Yeah.
Like every 2 weeks now I'm there every month or so. Like Vince got tired of my ass at the end, but like every 2 weeks or so I was on world small list. Even every week sometime, and like I was making events every week. I was grinding like
Yeah.
10 times a day, and like one of my the guy I won't say his name, but he wanted to do comedy. Like, yeah, I want to do a show. I'm like, you know what? Why not? I'm
Yeah.
tired of doing open mics for free. Might as well try invest. We
Yeah.
did the show. He fucked up. He quit. He came back. He quit again. Then I did. Then I did the show myself, and then I'm like, fuck. And then after that, I was starting to get annoyed. And then I did David Hernan. He had David Hernan something. I forgot his name.
Mm.
He went to
I
Australia
don't remember
before
his
COVID.
name.
David, let's Google David.
David. David. Ah, well.
Let's Google his name.
Oh,
David.
just tell me about this guy. What happened with him?
Oh yeah. So this guy used to have a show at uh, at Opsa Music, and he didn't
Yeah.
do much of it. Honestly, he didn't do. I just did like he barely posted it. Like
Okay. Oh,
like
that fucking sucks.
yeah, it was just me, Serena, 1-2 comics, and
Mm.
that Andrew Drew guy from fucking Vancouver.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He posted a day off, and me, the guy was hungry as fuck. I just went there. I'm like, you know what? I'll just go there and see because it's an open mic.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, there you
And I
go.
went there, and the guy, it was three people, and the guy is like, oh, he's like, yo, what the fuck? Why the fuck is a bodyguard from Otsipata doing here? The owner of the bar. So I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, hey, man, just fella, open mic, man, open mic, we're coming on grind.
Yeah.
Nah. He asked me questions. I'm like, he's asking me a bit of fan questions. I'm like, yeah, man, thanks, man. He gave me free food.
Yeah.
The restaurant owner gave me free food. I'm like, oh man, thanks, appreciate it.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man, I'll pay it. No, let's keep it. I didn't even finish it. I felt so bad. So like, I'm like, okay, cool. Then he's like, yo, I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to know how I'm booking my show. I'm trying to find a bar. He's like, oh man, why not have this bar? I'm like, doesn't this guy have it? He's like, yeah, but we're probably cutting off after tonight because he's not doing anything. He didn't promote anything. And I'm like, okay,
That
I'll do it. And then
comedian not promoting is one thing. The fucking co-producer not promoting, that's a whole other level
no,
of
yeah,
stupidity.
he's a comedian. No, I think he was just tired. He was like almost
Okay.
30, 40. He had stuff to do. I'm not making any excuses, but that's what
Yeah,
it
but
is.
it's
It
five
is what it is,
seconds. Yeah, you just like
But
copy paste.
he posted a comment on Montreal the day
Ah,
off
so
and just said this is happening tonight.
okay.
Like
Okay, yeah. Well,
yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm like, you know what? I have to, like, I have to take over. I felt, like
yeah,
it's kind of
sure.
it's like a bad move. I'm like, you know what? The guy felt as if I took over the show. I kind of did, but I got
Yeah,
offered the show. The guy was like,
but
you
you
know
had
what?
your reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, you had your reasons why you wanted to take over. It's because the guy wasn't doing much. He wasn't promoting the show.
The
He
guy told
was.
me,
Yeah.
the bar owner told me is basically was going to not fucking do it with him. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll take it. We'll do once a month, guys. See how it goes. Can you
Yeah.
pay me $100? Because it's my first time. If it works out, we'll see. If you pay me $100, we made good money for one time, like 1 month at a time.
Yeah.
We did pretty good. We tried to have as much people as possible. And did I have you on my show once? Not yet.
I went to the deluxe one in that really hipster bar that you were doing a
Yeah,
show with
exactly.
Randy. Yeah, there you go.
That one, like I told you, I try to have the best people I can find in the region. If I see someone has shows already, I'm like, I try to have people who are like, I don't know, it's like I have like fucking 7 spots
Yeah.
for like 50 comedians in Quebec.
Yeah. Yeah,
So, like,
obviously, yeah.
so
Obviously, you're not gonna book all of them on the same night. It's gonna be fucking long.
and I don't try to book my friends too, because
Yeah, there you go.
like otherwise I'll just book you and Claudio and have you suck each other's dick, and I can suck your
Yeah,
dick,
there you
and
go.
I can just say, yo, I can
Like
just say,
you do my show, I do your show, and then you book, and yeah, I can
I'm
see
like, look,
that. Yeah,
if you want me every week on your 34, I'll be there to grind, and I
yeah,
appreciate it. When I'm on top, I'll call you because it's like respect, you know.
yeah, yeah,
But like on my show, it's like I try to, like when you start a show and you want to show legitimacy,
yeah.
you know. So I tried to have Dolino. I had Dolino. I had Jesse Surette. I had fucking
Oh,
Jeff Dolome.
oh, that's
And
good.
bro, like like I'm trying to have the good fucking shows.
Yeah,
And
you want to
fuck,
have a good product. You want to
and
put on like polish something so people put money in it.
every show except the Valentine's Day, cause it was a snowstorm. A
Oh,
fucking and
oh,
and
that fucking show you spammed my whole fucking Facebook wall like every fucking day. That was just Asher posting about this show.
but it worked.
It
It
worked.
worked.
It
We,
worked.
we made money because you know what happened. So because we are like, cause before it was free tickets, right?
Yeah,
The first we had when the first in my head I was like, yo, I'm not asking people to pay me for my first on. It's kind of dumb. So
yeah,
like, because I did have a first show with Munir at
yeah.
the cafe. I had Uncle Phil. He did a free show for me. Romo Reconnaissant. I tried to have and now I try to have Uncle Phil, but it's busy on Fridays, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah,
I'm just sending my email to someone.
that's all right.
Perfect. So yeah, because Dolly knows the ticket I told you about.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. You have two free tickets. Yeah,
yeah, so I just told me send me a ticket. I'm just telling you right now. So
there you
like I
go.
said, it's bro, it's a fucking headache, because you want to build something that's legitimate. As a person who's short, bro. Um, you have to say names, Joey. We
Yeah,
know people talk shit about me every time when I'm on set. We know
yeah,
about it. You know,
yeah, yeah. I've heard
just
about it. Yeah,
you heard about it. Just so like I know I have to prove to everyone, not just to haters, but to myself, that I'm worth it. I'm
yeah. But
worth
we
being
all
the
have to
best.
do that though. Like when
Yeah,
we're
I
on
know.
stage, we have to show why we're there. Because like
But
while we're there, there's somebody else is not there, so we have
the
to
expression,
justify. Yeah,
there's Kerry James who there's Kerry James
yeah,
who there's Kerry James who talks about like immigrants having to work twice as hard for twice the same shot for twice as much pain. That's
yeah,
that's how I feel, but I feel like my reward will be 10 times better than your reward because I'm a
yeah,
dwarf and I'm a midget. So like I
yeah,
have to work twice as hard to be quadruple or 10 times as a better reward because of my disability. But
yeah.
it shows I have a chip up my shoulder. Because if you bomb, people might forget. Me, if
I'm
I
doing
bomb,
rape jokes though, so
no,
if I
but,
bomb, they're mad at me.
but me, if I bomb, hey man, remember the midget? Yeah, midget are not funny. Yeah, I said the midget once, it wasn't that funny, man. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's like when people have one woman at a show and she sucks. You know?
yeah.
You know,
It's like it's just you run in a mill comedian and he's bombed one time on a really mundane joke. People will just like, okay, that joke wasn't good and that's fine. But you feel like, and you have that impression that if you fail on a joke, it's like, yeah, he's just there because he's a midget, right?
yeah, I have to like prove
Mm.
to myself, to everyone. Like I think I just have to prove to myself, like the imposters imposter syndrome. I have it like almost every day. I
That's
feel
true for any fucking activities. Like when I started doing programming, I
yeah,
felt like the biggest fraud ever. For
bro.
real.
But your programming, bro, I don't think so. Because programming, like you can cheapen your way of programming. It's
You'd be
codes.
surprised.
You'll
You'd
be
be
surprised.
surprised.
Copy paste, best programming method. I'm a programmer, guys.
Shit. No, there's a lot of
I
people
just told
like
you,
you.
job.
You check what they're doing right now, and you're like, how the fuck did they even get a job? How did that fucking happen?
Like the post I made on Facebook. I'm like, I just
Yeah,
got a TV spot. Can I act like a prick now? And Warren, who I never met, Warren, and apparently even he knows I'm a prick. He's like, how is it different from a real life? I'm a
yeah,
very, and then I'm like, I'm a verified prick, Warren.
yeah. You have a big personality, and I feel like that. Like,
You
okay,
people I
so
never met think I'm an asshole. So,
okay, so let me get Claire Lamarche on you. All right, so. Maybe you're too young to know what I'm talking about, but yeah. So at school, like since since you're that's not didn't happen like all of a sudden you weren't like 6'4" and then went to whatever age you are. So that like in high school, how it was for you?
High school boy, it was kind of tough. You
Yeah,
know,
I can
I,
imagine.
I, I didn't get punched or like intimidated because
Yeah,
the thing is, like, there was like ironically the security, like chief of security, get it? The
yeah.
security at the school was there to protect me because I was like they just like before I went to class they just talked to the guys who were like the most fucked up in class like
Yeah,
something happened to him. No matter what, you're fucked up. I'm gonna fuck you up. So
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
I got like intimidated. I got like annoyed. I'm not telling you I didn't cry sometime,
Yeah, yeah,
but I
obviously
didn't
I
kill
can
myself.
understand.
You know, I didn't
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
myself. Like I did build like a strong like fucking shield on
yeah.
me. Can I say? I guess.
Yeah, so I'm betting that's that kind of experience, that your big personality of being like, okay, so I won't let anybody walk over me. I'm gonna be
No,
like the
I
yeah,
had a guy who went to prison, like who went to like DPG and stuff. He was like you know, at like 16, he was 2 meters. At
yeah.
16, he was 2 meters. He
Jesus
saw,
Christ.
and now I think he got shorter because whatever. It was 2 meters, and I was short as I was like his, shorter than his dick size, and I was like, and you know, he was like really mean. I was like, fuck you, bro, it's my fucking HJ. Because I wasn't like asshole. I was just a prick to be like, let me do my fucking thing, you motherfucker. And he was
Yeah,
like, okay, I respect that. I let you do your thing, you know? It was
yeah.
sometimes it was like this. I'm like, yo, let me fucking work. And suck my dick if you want to. Well, suck my dick, do it after class. I won't be there. You can do it. You know what I mean? I'm just like,
Yeah.
let me be a C. You know?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
something like that big personality also that helps you a lot on stage, because I can see like sometimes the jokes you do sometimes they don't really work that well, but like the way you tell them and the way you get when there's no laugh, you kind of go, come on guys, and you just like your personality in general, that's where you get a big laugh.
Honestly, it's because of my brother. My little brother never laughs at my fucking jokes. The prick. Fuck you, man. Yo, he never laughs at my jokes. I could legit steal fucking Bill Burr's set or like Sugar Sammy. Anyone,
Yeah.
he'll be like, cringe. Like, fuck you, bro. That was gold right there. Like, you know, like, I could legit, like, kill after Bordel. Like, legit,
Yeah.
that's what I did. One time I just killed at Bordel, and then I do the same joke at him. He's like, cringe. Like, bro, I
Yeah,
just
it's
killed at Bordel with that fucking pedophile joke.
comedy
Fuck
is one
you.
of those weird things you can like check mark everything's right for what a good joke should be, the structure and
And
everything,
your family would be like, fuck you.
and and you fell anyway, so that's why
Yeah,
AI cannot replace us.
exactly.
Yeah, like what's funny for one is totally unfunny for other people, so that's one of these things that makes comedy a really interesting and tough business to get in.
That's the job that won't be replaced by fucking Elon Musk. Call
Yeah,
center can be replaced. It's already happening
yeah,
like
there you go.
on the phone and banking. Like I was calling my bank, okay,
Yeah,
and they didn't recognize my voice. I'm like,
how
guys,
come?
because I lost my voice. I'm like,
Oh fuck, yeah,
like,
okay.
oh sir, I'm sorry, but the voice recognition software didn't recognize the voice. And I go to the
What?
branch. I'm like, hey, mother. I'm like, hey, bro. I just lost my fucking voice. Don't you make me go there, bro. I lost my fucking voice. I'm an actor.
if
Recheck. Like, oh
if
yeah,
you had
sorry.
the choice to mimic any voice, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be that one.
No, but my voice, bro, was worse. I was like,
Oh boy.
hello, hello. Like, bro,
So you
I
had
was
no voice basically.
yeah, exactly, bro. I like talk to Max. I was scared because I had a fucking acting gig
Yeah.
like yesterday. No, and
Oh shit, yeah.
Wednesday
So
and
if you lose
Thursday.
your oh fuck, yeah, okay,
So
I
I,
understand.
so I went to the doc and they give me voice pills. Like it's almost steroid for a voice. It's almost that's it.
Jesus Christ.
But it works, bro. It fucks your sleep up. Fucks like look, I look tired as fuck. I
Yeah.
took a shower. It fucks you up, but you got your voice back, and that's what I need.
Yeah, speaking of shower, I've tried some times ago to take a cold shower, and it works better than any fucking coffee you can imagine, man. Oh man,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
brutal, but when you get to the right temperature, like all your body is getting like all your muscle is decontracting at the same time, so
The
it's
recovery
so
muscle.
good. Yeah, it's great.
Exactly.
I want to do that more often. So to get back in comedy, so
Yeah.
what is your writing process? How does it work?
And my writing process is usually just me. I don't know, bro. I don't really have a writing process. It's been months since I have this notebook here.
Yeah.
I didn't touch it for weeks. It's just there
Mm.
in my shelf.
Yeah.
I didn't touch it for weeks. Tonight I have a paid gig online, so I'm gonna touch it.
Yeah.
But don't have any materials. I don't know. I don't really have
Huh. So you
something.
don't really think about it. Hey, okay, how are you doing, sir? I guys in the chat. Sorry, I didn't like go to your stuff. Thanks a lot for coming, by the way.
I don't really, like I said, I don't really have something to like fucking write. Sometimes I
Yeah.
feel shit. I smoke a joint. I'm like, that could be good. Or sometimes,
Okay.
in a situation that annoys me, I write
Mm-hmm.
it down, come back 2 weeks later, try to know what I was writing. Because sometimes I just say, skinny legs, family guy. What the fuck does it mean? You know,
Yeah.
like it's just a reference I had 2 weeks ago, and
Hmm.
then I said, oh, I meant that, and then I just, it's
Oh, you put it in context because that's good actually. So you take notes of whatever comes to mind and you punch it up, if I understand well.
yeah, I just like write, like if I want to complain about if I just want to complain about fucking les frais de scolarité, okay,
Yeah.
I just write frais de scolarité, Charret, Pauline,
Yeah.
rouge, bleu, cac. So I just have a 5 minute story about les frais de scolarité qui changent pas parce que le système fait de même, fait que le monde vote pour la CAQ, fait que le Québec
Yeah.
va pas être content, fait que je vais me suicider, fait que je même pas, fait que les pédophiles, fait que c'est comme I'm just like at the
Yeah.
end at the end I do my joke and I'm done with my set.
All right.
It's like now I can make connections that like like sometimes you say a joke, people are like, hey, de quoi tu parles?
Yeah.
Parce que you're so TDAH que t'arrives pas à genre montrer la collection que ton cerveau a fait.
Why?
Non. So
That
là,
happens to me a lot. My
là,
girlfriend makes fun of me all the time because of that.
yeah,
Like I tell her something and it's like, where the fuck does that come from? I'm like, I don't even know.
I don't know. It just came up. I'm like,
Yeah, there you go.
like you won't understand because it's like people don't understand, but it's so fucking weird. It's,
Yeah, I
it's
know.
like it's like you use keyboard, right? And it's keyboard, but keychain. But if I have a keychain, I had a keychain yesterday. Guess who had a keychain? Two pack. It could pack.
Oh,
It could
okay.
cigarette. Or
So
sometimes
you
it just
basically just dig yourself a rabbit hole and you go like deeper and deeper and deeper.
yeah, exactly. Yesterday we were just watching like nobody, and there was like a multicultural group who was Russian.
Yeah.
And there was a black guy who was just like standing there, and both of them were looking. I'm like, he's racist. Friend was like, no, just because he's black. I'm like, yeah, that's the joke. I lol. It was funny at the moment because
Yeah. That's
he's not
there's
racist.
stuff that are funnier on the sperm of the moment.
Yeah, so maybe I'm not funny, but my connection sometimes.
No,
just
I don't
like
think you're funny though.
cuckoo. Just cuckoos.
Yeah. No, I do believe you're funny. It's just like everybody else. Everything like when you start doing comedy, like everybody start because they make some people laugh, so they have that inside of them, right? It's not like
Exactly.
they just tell jokes and everybody's depressed after. It's like, yeah, maybe I should start stand up. That's never fucking happened. So
Bro,
yeah,
bro,
everybody just need polish.
But I was on stage of Top Dog. Fuck, je veux dire, je me calisse. Deux
Whoops.
personnes. Ouais, bon. Ouais, deux personnes qui check pour ça, pas ta fucking TVA.
Five.
genre.
Actually, five. Yeah, you're fucked. You that will have been five, fine, but five, you're fucked.
Non, mais bro, mais yo, comme, tu sais, c'est comme. Whatever. Fait que, tu sais, c'est comme. J'étais au set avec Yann Terriot et genre Alexandre Saillant. Et là, il veut juste comme. Ils disent, ah, tu peux-tu conduire? Parce que j'ai posé une photo des pédales.
Yeah.
Et tu sais, j'ai posé une vidéo des pédales sur Facebook. And we talk about just shit posting on Facebook.
Yeah.
Tu sais, ceux qui savent pas, I posted on Facebook like pedals and like it's adapted pedals. And my friend just sent me this image, and I'm like, I just posted and I wrote, I'm gonna be the new Fast and Furious with John Cena. Call me Speedo Gonzalez. Got like 56 likes. My best post ever.
Yeah.
People just want me to insult myself,
Yeah.
So I just posted this, and the guy was like, "Can you drive?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can drive." But then I started ranting. I'm like, "Yeah, but don't you have a permit?" I'm like, "Yo, long story. How is it a long story?" I'm like, "Look, here's how it works. To have a permit, since I'm a midget, I need to mentally show that I'm okay to drive and physically. But to be able to do that, even though I already did my permit, already did my course, I already drove to fucking Langelier, I have to do a physio. But the physio is close to
Yeah.
COVID, therefore it's a long story.
So you
Therefore,
cannot drive.
yeah, it's therefore I cannot drive.
Go.
So it's like all that to say
What kind of
nothing.
mental issue they're afraid that midget will get into, so they can't drive? What the fuck?
They know we have anger issues, motherfucker.
Pretty sure the guy that made the rule watch Lord of the Ring and they're like, yeah, they have a short temper
And
and they
fuck those
like
guys, fuck those. Fuck those. No, I think he just read it in 1940s. He's like, fuck midgets and fuck Negroes.
Yeah,
Close the
there
book.
you go.
Yes, close the book.
All right, so so your writing process basically you're just shooting the shit on a paper, you punch it up. All right, so do you have anything to add?
I'll say, I think I want to talk about Loki, the Instagram game. People, I think it's really Loki.
Oh yeah, true.
Like the thing, like go ahead. If you want to start.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. If you
Okay,
want to start, yeah, I'll take note because I fucking sucks on social networks.
Well, like like what you can, like if you want to go on my Instagram now and just show everyone how my Instagram is. I don't know if you can
Okay,
do
if
that.
you want me to do that, I'll do
Like,
that.
like, it's not a flex or something. Just to show guys Instagram, the Instagram,
There you
the
go.
Instagram game
Instagram.
works. All right, and
Uh,
that's how I got my gig as an actor. People like literally said, "Yo, we love ton bâton de fourrure. Est-ce
there
que tu veux l'amener pour le tournage?" Et je l'ai amené pour le tournage. Fait que tu sais, c'est comme like shit you post on Instagram for like your character or for your work. People notice. People notice and they see what you're doing, and it works. It goes in the grind. You know.
yeah. So this is your Instagram. That's the first time I do that, showing showing off somebody else social networks.
Mais c'est chacun de ses posts est légendaire. Tu vois.
Yeah.
Nothing here it says lame. Everything,
Yeah.
except la photo, la troisième photo là. Ça c'est pas si cool que ça. C'est la
Yeah,
troisième. That's not that cool, but the rest, you all click. It sounds funny. It's a caption. Like, look at this one. Just click.
This one?
Yeah, just click on this one. You'll see.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the one with Vance.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
See,
funny.
so it's like pickpocket. Like the guy first comment. This guy doesn't even follow me anymore on Instagram, and he had time to
Yeah.
comment.
Pickpocket. Yeah.
Yeah. So like just to tell you, like half the people who watch my shit don't follow me, but they know I'm there. So like it's all part of the game, Instagram. Right?
I know
About
that you're pretty active on TikTok, so do you want to talk more about it?
TikTok. It's a headache. You can go watch it, but it's a headache. I just
Yeah.
posted TikTok like yesterday, and I got like I think let me see how many views I got.
Sure. I've learned I'm fucking old when I'm not that old, but I'm just 32. But like I've learned, I kind of have a realization how old I am when you see people getting into something new, and you're like, I don't get it. Why?
No, I got 2,000 followers, 200 followers because I made one video yesterday. That's it.
Yeah. What that video was about?
It was like just me saying, like it's just me saying dumb Facebook jokes in an
Okay.
expressive way. Because TikTok, it's so easy. Since I'm not selling my content, I'm just talking shit,
Yeah.
and it's the character. I can allow myself to just say the dumbest shit. I just say, you guys, I think I know why COVID doesn't work during the night. The government is fucking smart. Because the premise is just, I say, I defend the government. Because everybody does that. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
the government is fucking smart. It's just because they know it's Chinese. Chinese are racist. And at night they won't show up. Okay? It's fucking smart. And just go on Zoom on my face with my big nose. Whoop. And that's it.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So
Half of the comments people hating me, but they are also following me at the same time. So who won? Who won? You know?
yeah, you did. But that's kind of funny. But yeah, the curfew thing, like it's kind of funny because when it start like going down, you could see everywhere in the world it was going down. So I'm like, yeah, that works so well that everywhere in the world that worked for them too.
I don't think I don't know if you're sarcastic or not because of your accent. But
Yeah.
I don't think it worked.
Yeah, it didn't work, eh? Maybe it's the accent.
I mean, excuse me.
Of course, it's the accent. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So, do you have anything else to add, sir?
No, it's good. Tonight I'm doing an online show with Rodney Ramsey.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link right now. One
Yeah. Oh, send
second.
me a link. I'm going to put it on the
It's a
description on
free
YouTube.
show. If you guys want to watch it, you can buy the tickets online. It's a pretty good show. You can watch it. Just
Oh, that's cool.
it's a professional Zoom show. You know, because Joey, you should really check it out. Because
Yeah.
most Zoom show are shit. This one plays the
Yeah.
comments. No, that's shit. But the quality is not the comedy. Like the guy
Oh, you're
says, have a green screen. The guy says, I'm paying you. Have a good mic. Hold your mic well. You know, do your work. You know.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Actually, it's the Unknown Comedy Club. With yeah, it's Andrew Sirius that is basically hosting it, right?
I don't know. It's gonna be Ben Miner is gonna be headlining the show. Ben Miner, I love
Oh,
him. He's a fucking good guy. I met him at one of his smoke show before COVID.
yeah,
Remember weed shows? That was a thing. Oh my god.
yeah. I can't wait to go back. Like, I watched a Japanese wrestling yesterday, and I was like, oh, so amazed that their fucking arena is full, and that was something in April. So,
Yo, did you watch WrestleMania?
wrestling video. Which
Yeah,
one?
WrestleMania. Did you watch it?
WrestleMania. Oh, I don't watch WWE product for a while now.
Well, just watch WrestleMania and just
Yeah,
watch like no, but, like 'cause as a comedian, when you see people, cause I train as a wrestler. I started training a bit. I know
yeah.
how to take a bump. I know how to take a bump.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, like bro, I took a fucking suplex, bro. It was it hurt.
Yeah, because it's a Canva. It's not like your mom bed. It's just like it's a fucking Canva. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
but it hurts. It hurts.
it hurts. Yeah, it hurts like a motherfucker. That's why they
Yeah,
learn it.
it
Yeah.
hurts. Boy, it hurts.
Hey, Steph.
It hurts like a week or more, bro.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. So now I know that you're really present on the internet on everything social network. Now I talk
Yeah,
like oh
exactly.
fuck. All right. So where can we find you, sir?
You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat for the ladies. Patreon,
Yes.
I don't use it. It's Ash the One. Even on YouTube, it's Ash the One.
All
It's the
right.
same. It's the same handle for everywhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm a lazy fuck, and it's even on Discord. It's the same handle.
Oh, but that's
So
smart actually.
yeah, it's like Ash the One
Yeah.
everywhere. So the second there's a new social media network, I'm gonna fucking even on fucking PlayStation Network
Yeah.
is that one.
As the
Even
one.
PlayStation Network, yeah, Ash
Okay.
the One.
All right. So I'll we'll look up on fucking PlayStation Network, but I'm always on Stadia. So for the 34 now, tomorrow night is the main event of your week. Basically, the 34 at 8:30 p.m. We're gonna be with the Toronto comedian Luke Lindell. He has a lot of online shows. Really interesting. One of them it's Luke Lindell do your joke. It's really interesting because he doesn't do your joke. You just pick the concept and make something that is more like him. So really cool guy. You can come check it out. Don't forget to share and subscribe our stuff, and also don't forget to follow Ash the One if you didn't already. We'll leave a couple of links at down the fucking video. And share, subscribe because I'm gonna get tired at this thing. I know how I am. I'm fucking lazy. So bye, folks. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye. All right. We're